Top 25 B1B2 visa preparation interview questions and answers. The B1/B2 visa interview is designed to assess your purpose of travel, intent to return, and overall eligibility to visit the United States temporarily. Consular officers focus on clarity, honesty, and consistency rather than memorized responses. Preparing thoughtful answers helps you stay calm and confident during the interview. Below are the top 25 commonly asked B1/B2 visa interview questions with well-structured sample answers to guide your preparation. 1. Why do you want to travel to the United States? I want to travel to the United States for tourism and short personal visits. I plan to explore well-known attractions, experience American culture, and spend time visiting friends or relatives if possible. This trip is purely temporary and recreational, allowing me to relax and broaden my global perspective. I have a clear travel itinerary and a fixed duration for my stay. After completing my visit, I will return to my home country to continue my professional and personal commitments, which remain my long-term priority. 2. What is the purpose of your visit? The purpose of my visit is tourism and leisure under B2 category. I intend to visit famous landmarks, museums, and cultural sites while experiencing daily life in the United States. I may also attend a few social gatherings with friends or relatives. I do not plan to work, study, or engage in any paid activity. My travel plans are short-term, well-defined, and fully funded. Once my visit concludes, I will return home as scheduled to resume my job and responsibilities. 3. How long do you plan to stay in the U.S.? I plan to stay in the United States for a short and specific period, approximately 2 to 3 weeks. This duration is sufficient to complete my travel itinerary comfortably without overstaying. I have already planned my return date based on my work schedule and personal commitments in my home country. My intention is strictly temporary, and I understand the importance of complying with visa conditions. I will depart the U.S. before my authorized stay ends. 4. Where will you stay during your visit? During my visit, I plan to stay at a hotel or with a friend/relative, depending on my itinerary. All accommodation arrangements are planned in advance to ensure comfort and convenience. If staying with someone, I have their address and contact details. My lodging is temporary and only for the duration of my visit. I do not intend to establish residence in the U.S. This arrangement allows me to travel efficiently and return home on time. 5. Who is sponsoring your trip? I will be sponsoring my trip myself. I have sufficient savings and a stable income that comfortably covers travel, accommodation, food, and other expenses. My financial documents clearly demonstrate my ability to support this visit without any external assistance. This trip has been planned responsibly within my budget. I do not intend to rely on U.S. government resources or unauthorized support during my stay, and all expenses are pre-planned. 6. What do you do for a living? I am currently employed as a professional in my field, working with a reputable organization in my home country. My job provides financial stability, career growth, and long-term prospects. I have been working there consistently and have approved leave for this short trip. My employment is a strong reason for my return, as I am expected to resume my duties after the visit. My career and future plans are firmly rooted in my home country. 7. How much do you earn monthly? I earn a stable monthly income that is sufficient to support my lifestyle and savings. My earnings allow me to comfortably afford international travel without financial strain. I have also maintained savings specifically for travel and emergencies. My financial records clearly show regular income deposits and responsible financial behavior. This trip fits well within my financial capacity, and I do not expect any difficulties funding my stay in the United States. 8. Have you been to the U.S. before? No, I have not visited the United States before, and this will be my first trip. I am very interested in experiencing the culture, landmarks, and diversity the country offers. I have traveled to other countries previously and always complied with visa rules and return timelines. This demonstrates my respect for immigration laws. I view this trip as a short, well-planned visit and intend to follow all U.S. visa regulations carefully. 9. Have you traveled internationally before? Yes, I have traveled internationally before for tourism and personal reasons. During all my previous trips, I complied fully with visa conditions and returned within the permitted time. These experiences have helped me understand travel regulations and cultural differences. My travel history reflects responsible behavior and respect for immigration laws. Each trip was temporary, and I always returned home to continue my professional and personal responsibilities without any violations. 10. Do you have relatives or friends in the U.S.? Yes, I have friends/relatives in the United States, and I may visit them briefly during my trip. However, my visit is not dependent on them, and I have independent travel and accommodation plans. Their presence simply adds a personal element to my visit. I do not intend to live with them long-term or seek employment. My primary ties, responsibilities, and future remain in my home country. 11. Are you married or single? I am currently married/single, and my immediate family resides in my home country. My family connections are an important part of my life and a strong reason for my return. I have responsibilities and long-term plans with my family that require my presence at home. This trip is short and purely temporary. I do not intend to disrupt my family life or relocate abroad as a result of this visit. 12. Do you have children? Yes/no. If yes, my children live in my home country and depend on me emotionally and financially. Their education and well-being are very important to me, which strongly ties me to my country. I have planned this trip carefully to ensure minimal disruption to family life. If no, my close family and long-term commitments are still firmly based in my home country, ensuring my return after the visit. 13. What ties do you have to your home country? I have strong ties to my home country, including stable employment, family, property, and long-term career plans. My professional growth, financial investments, and social relationships are all based here. These ties clearly demonstrate my intention to return after a temporary visit. I have no plans to immigrate or stay beyond the permitted period. My future goals are firmly connected to my home country. 14. Do you own property or assets? Yes, I own property/assets in my home country, which represent long-term financial and personal investment. These assets reflect stability and commitment to my country. Managing and maintaining them requires my presence. This is another strong reason for my return after a short visit. I view this U.S. trip as temporary and recreational, not a step toward relocation or permanent residence. 15. What places do you plan to visit? I plan to visit popular tourist destinations, such as major cities, landmarks, museums, and cultural attractions. My itinerary is realistic and time-bound, focusing on sightseeing and local experiences. I am interested in learning about American history and lifestyle. All planned activities are tourism-related and do not involve work or study. The itinerary is designed to fit within my approved vacation period. 16. Do you plan to work in the U.S.? No, I do not plan to work in the United States under any circumstances. I fully understand that employment is not permitted on a B1/B2 visa. My visit is strictly for tourism and personal activities. I am financially independent and do not need to seek employment. I respect U.S. immigration laws and will comply fully with all visa conditions during my stay. 17. Do you plan to study in the U.S.? No, I do not plan to study in the United States. This visit is not academic in nature and does not involve enrollment in any course or institution. My educational plans, if any, are based in my home country. I am aware that studying requires a different visa category, and I am not pursuing that at this time. 18. Who will take care of your responsibilities while you are away? My responsibilities will be managed temporarily by colleagues or family members during my absence. Everything has been planned in advance to ensure continuity. I have approved leave from work and clear arrangements at home. This allows me to travel without disruption and return smoothly to my routine. My visit duration is short, ensuring minimal impact on my professional and personal commitments. 19. What will you do after returning from the U.S.? After returning, I will resume my job and continue my regular responsibilities. I have ongoing projects and long-term goals that require my attention. This trip is a short break, not a change in life direction. My future plans, career development, and family life are all centered in my home country. Returning on time is a priority for me. 20. Have you booked your flight tickets? I have not finalized tickets yet, but I have researched flight options and tentative travel dates. I plan to book confirmed tickets once my visa is approved. This approach helps avoid financial loss in case of delays. My intended travel dates align with my approved leave and itinerary. I am fully prepared to finalize arrangements immediately after visa approval. 21. Why should we grant you this visa? You should grant me this visa because my travel purpose is clear, lawful, and temporary. I have strong financial stability, a consistent travel history, and significant ties to my home country. I fully understand and respect U.S. visa rules. My documents and answers are honest and consistent. I intend to visit briefly for tourism and return on time without violating any immigration laws. 22. What countries have you visited before? I have visited several countries for tourism and personal reasons. In all cases, I followed visa rules and returned before my authorized stay ended. These trips demonstrate responsible travel behavior and respect for international regulations. Each visit was short-term and well-planned. My travel history supports my credibility as a genuine visitor who complies with immigration requirements. 23. Do you have health insurance for your trip? Yes, I plan to have valid travel health insurance covering medical emergencies during my stay. This ensures I am prepared for unforeseen situations and will not rely on public assistance. I believe responsible travel includes proper medical coverage. This insurance is only for the duration of my visit, further reflecting the temporary nature of my stay in the United States. 24. Have you ever overstayed a visa? No, I have never overstayed a visa in any country. I always respect immigration laws and comply with entry and exit requirements. My past travel record reflects responsible behavior. I understand the importance of following visa conditions, and I take them seriously. This trip will be no different, and I will depart the U.S. as scheduled. 25. Is this your first visa application? Yes/no. If yes, this is my first visa application, and I have prepared carefully to ensure accuracy and honesty. If no, I have applied before and complied with all conditions. In both cases, my intention remains genuine and temporary. I am applying solely for a short visit and fully understand the responsibilities that come with holding a U.S. visa. Success in a B1/B2 visa interview depends on confidence, honesty, and clear intent. There are no perfect answers, only truthful, well-explained ones that reflect your genuine travel plans and strong ties to your home country. Practice calmly, understand your documents, and answer consistently. With proper preparation and a composed mindset, you significantly improve your chances of a successful U.S. visa interview.